Hey everyone, I'm doing another video of a package of items that I got from Dollremi. It's just some clothes and some body protectors, but I thought it'd be handy to review them since there's been a couple different places you can get body protectors from. I got these specifically for my smart doll, but I do have Dollfie Dreams that I think they could fit as well. And then I just got a couple other random items for my dolls. So Dollremi had a sale near or around Christmas, and I got the package very quickly. They processed the order quickly. It was very simple to use their site. It was a little confusing because their prices were in Hong Kong, I don't know, dollars, whatever their currency is. But it's similar to how yen transfers. You just kind of move the decimal point 2 points in, and you kind of get your amount. I placed my order. It sent an order confirmation email right away, and it had everything listed that I ordered. And then they sent another email saying that it was being shipped, and they provided me tracking, and it got there very quickly. I think they must have used DHL or whatever as well. So it was very easy to order from them, and I probably will order from them again. So I'm just going to go through the few things that I ordered from them, and I have a couple of dolls here who I'm going to try to try some of these items on. So hopefully this video won't take too long, but I don't video edit. I don't really know how, and so my video will probably take longer than I want. I'm already at almost 2 minutes just talking to you, and I haven't shown you anything doll. So here we go. This is Dollremi. So this was a little red umbrella. I don't know why I keep showing you guys the close-ups because it's backwards in the video. But it says umbrella for 40 to 60 centimeter tall doll, which these are the same exact things that you see like on eBay. I'm sure there's just some main company somewhere that makes these, and then you can use them over and over again for all kinds of different dolls. But I specifically wanted to get a red one. They had different colors to choose from because I want to use it for my Chi Dollfie for an image that I want to replicate of her where she is in the rain with a red umbrella, and she's in a little school uniform, like a sailor school uniform, and under the umbrella you can see in the image the little pink attaché character that's in Chobits. So here's the umbrella. It's actually a functioning umbrella. It has a metal frame, and there is the button right there to catch it on, to keep it open, and also to close it again. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'll compare it to one of our model dolls here in just a moment once we get some clothes out to try them, because they're both kind of naked, and I feel kind of bad about that. So we'll set this aside and come back to it to see how it looks with a couple different size dolls. This, I actually already took this out. This was for a little pair of cat ears that were on like a headband that looked like it had like little made ruffle things, and I took it out and used it right away, and now I don't know where it is because I have doll stuff just all over my house randomly, so I don't have that to show you. I'm sorry, but I did post up a picture of it, I think, from Christmas Eve. Okay, so this is one of the outfits that I got. This is the second Cardcaptor Sakura outfit that I have purchased from Dollremi. Yes. The first one was the pink one from the clear card arc that they released with the hat and the gloves and the top and the skirt and the stockings. It was really good quality, so I decided to go with this one. I hesitated on it for a while because this actual outfit that they're depicting is actually pink in the series, but it's otherwise the same design-wise and style-wise. It's the same outfit. It's just blue here. I did ask if they would ever release it in pink, and they said no, they were probably only ever going to have it in blue. So I chose to get it when they had their sale near Christmas, because I still like it even if it's not the exact color that's represented in the anime. So I have my little Sakura Volks MDD that I've been using, as a Sakura, but I plan to replace her with a Doll Pam resin doll. I should have brought the resin doll out to try this on, but I'm just going to try it on the Volks because that's what I have. So here's some gloves. It has a couple of little stamps, not stamps, that's not the word. Can't think of the word. But anyway, some design on it. And then it replicates on her collar there. And it has a nice little zip up. There's a skirt with like shorts underneath because that is kind of how it is in the anime. And then there's a little hat. So let's try this on my poor little naked Sakura here. So here she is. Don't mind her. She does have at least some underpants on, but we'll see if we can fit this onto a 1/4 MDD, which is what this is supposed to be for. They highlight what sizes this could fit. And here I have it at MDD, medium, and large, and also Dollremi Dream petite, small, and medium for breast size. But let's see how it fits on her, and then hopefully I can try it again on the Doll Pams. Of course, my Doll Pams, I have come to realize I probably should have gotten a smaller chest size, at least for Sakura, if I want to continue to use Dollremi Dream measurements, because the breast size that I got for my resin MDDs is bigger than the basic chest size for Volks. So as you can see, my poor little girl is like literally falling apart, which is one of the reasons why I kind of want to get rid of her. This leg isn't even like connected. It's falling off, and it's so difficult to just get it right back together. Anyway, I just want to try this on. Even if her foot's falling off, that's okay. So this is the skirt. It does have built-in shorts. They're not separate. It's a zip closure. And then on the inside, you can see it's just kind of like a pair of shorts that you slip on. So let's see how they look. I'm going to have to do something about her foot because it's really difficult to work with a doll that is falling apart. I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do photo editing because I'm sure it's not very fun to watch a 20-minute video with somebody just rambling on. But let's see. Okay, it's kind of tight across the hips, but I'm sure once I get it up over her abdomen, it will sit nicely. Let's see. Okay, so shorts are on, skirt is on, we'll zip it up. Sits pretty nicely. Sorry, I have dogs, so I get little dog furs all over the place. I just want this to go back on. This is so impossible. Okay, let's see if I can do this. As you can see, not that I'm going off on an offshoot here, but here is one of the reasons that this is falling apart is because there's a crack there, so it's no longer tight. And unfortunately, as I've mentioned before, when I was doing a review of my Doll Pam dolls, and the reason that I want to get them is because these dolls that Volks released and have had for years, they just now no longer support. They moved on to a different internal frame. The exterior pieces are probably still similar, but the internal frame they no longer support. They don't have any way for you to buy parts for them, so you have to basically just get a whole new internal frame, which is almost as much as a brand new whole entire body. For people who are good at fixing things, not myself. These older dolls are great, but I'm not skilled at all in fixing small little things like that. So I have to fiddle with broken internal frames and have loose feet. All right, so this top actually does zip open in the back, but it doesn't come all the way open, which is a little strange. it's like so close that it could, but I guess that was just the design they went with. So I'll bring this up over her legs. This foot. See, I should have put this on first and then the skirt. I think I'm just going to take her foot off because I can't stand it. It keeps on falling. All right. So let's get her arms in here. Definitely should have put the skirt on second. There's a tip for you. I'm sorry, this is probably not a very fun video. Maybe I can edit it somehow before I post it. Anyway. All right. Got this little skirt smoothed back out. Got the top on her. Move her hair side. Okay, so that is like a super tight fit, but it is stretchy material, so hopefully I can get the stretch over my little MDD. Sorry, it's terrible to show a poor doll without a foot, but here she is in her cute little outfit. Actually, looks a little weird. What's going on here? Here we go. There we go. It's very nice. Fits really nice on a mini Delphi Dream with no, with just the basic breast size, whatever that is for them. So that it does look like there is a little bit of spare room there in the breast area. So it could possibly fit on another chest size up if you had something like that. Here's the accessories. You know how Tomoyo just loves making hats for Sakura, so she has a hat for every outfit almost. Let's see how this fits on her head. Kind of just rest on it. It doesn't really feel like there's a wire frame or anything, so it's just kind of there. There it is. And she does have gloves, but I have little fist hands for her, so I'm not going to try them on, but I'm sure they fit just fine. So it's really cute. Good quality. Pretty much exactly as advertised. The stitching maybe isn't 100% perfect, but I like it. And they answered my question whenever I asked about if there was alternate colors. So that's pretty much all I'm doing with Sakura. The rest of the stuff is for bigger dolls, so I'm going to use my little Smart Doll Fuji to try on the rest of this stuff. So I'll set Sakura aside with her poor little loose foot. So I would recommend for anybody who is curious about that Sakura outfit. It seems pretty worth it. It's very accurate to what they have pictured on the website. And it has a nice couple of little accessories in the hat and gloves. So it's 4 pieces total. A top, a skirt, hat, and gloves. I guess 5 if you count the gloves as 2 pieces. All right, so the thing that I really wanted to show and review was all of these various protective clothing pieces that Dollremi offers. I like them a little bit better than some of the full body suits that I have seen on actually like Culture Japan, the Smart Doll website, or similar things from like Volks, or even some things on Etsy where there's just full body suits, and I've just never liked the looks of the arms being completely covered and then like the turtleneck part coming up. It just I don't like it. I think it detracts from the overall look of the doll. I know it's a very good protective purpose, and they do offer color matching and all that stuff, but the reason that I went with Dollremi is because these weren't too expensive, and they have just all kinds of different configurations and pieces that you can mix and match to put underneath your doll's clothes where it's not going to show, but they will still be protected. So before I open each individual one, I just want to show these other couple things that I got. So I got 3 sets. I'm not really sure I got 3 sets, but I guess because I have 3 girls that are bigger size like this, of the scrunchy little socks that, like the older animes had, like the slouchy socks. I love those. I love that style. It's just very anime to me. So they're cute. All right, so I'm just going to show you each of these, and then I'll try to try them on. My Fuji, I have her in a large bust, and she is a Kizuna Smart Doll in cinnamon. So this is what I got. Protective clothing. In all of these tones say normal skin. They did have at least 2, maybe 3 other skin tone colors for this stuff. So I just picked normal because it's pretty light. There might have been like a white, maybe, or this might be the lightest. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But anyway, this is like a scoop neck, and it has short sleeves. So it's not going to show on a lower cut top, and the short sleeves, you know, definitely won't show on something longer sleeved, and I like it. So it has, again, the various dolls that they recommend it might fit. So there's Dollfie Dream, small, medium, large, smart doll, small, medium, large, Dynamite for Dollfie, and DD3 boy also. So this could be used for some of the boys, which I really want a boy someday, whether it's Volks or Culture Japan or whatever. In vinyl is what I'm going for, even though I struggle with vinyl. So let's try this on and see how it looks on Kizuna in a large bust, because it says it should fit a Smart Doll large. I think it's a large is what I have. Yeah, because they come in the mediums, and you can order small if you wanted, and I ordered large. So it's just on a nice little cardboard. Here it is. It's like that stretchy, like, I think of it as like pantyhose fabric, which I always feel like I could just go out and get a pair of pantyhose and make a bunch of these things. But just like not knowing how to fix broken dolls, I also really don't know how to sew. So here is my Fuji, kind of naked. But we're going to see if we can try this on her. So let me just, oops, I want to go crazy with her arms here. There we go. I might also temporarily take her arm off, or her hair off, so that I can try this on. That's the little short blonde bob that I've been liking on her so much lately. So see if this fits right over her head. It's pretty stretchy. Slips right over. That's pretty easy. See if we can get this to go on her, over her hands. I have a couple different hands on her right now. Let's see. Did I put this to the front or the back? Okay. Probably should have put it on her hands, like on her arms outstretched over her head, like a t-shirt or something. But let's see if I can do this without taking her head off, because I don't really want to. But it probably would have been easier if I had just stretched her arms out over her head. Then I wouldn't have had to struggle with this, but let's see how it looks. Sorry. I know. Okay, you know what? I might still do that because this isn't really working. It's stretchy, but it's not that stretchy. So, or at least I don't want to mess with her. I don't want to try to make her arms stretch that hard. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay. And this hand should be potentially a little bit easier because it's just kind of a relaxed hand, whereas the other one was more stretched out, or like splayed fingers. So, let's see how this looks. Back over her head, down over her arms. It's getting there. There we go. See if it gets down over her large bust here. Sorry, I'm like manhandling her. I feel kind of bad about this. But I guess we all know the struggles of trying to put form-fitting clothes onto bigger dolls. Okay, so it fits, and it certainly leaves, sorry, I'm just making sure her arms are back and her socket's good. It certainly leaves her, like, chest kind of, like, on display, but protected. And it's very light. I mean, it's not an exact match to her skin tone, which is the cinnamon again. But it definitely protects her chest area. And you can see it still, you know, has that busty look for if you had a shirt on that had like something like that. I don't have really, I brought some Smart Doll clothes up here to try on her because I haven't actually tried these on her yet, but this is a halter top. I don't think it would look very good with this because it doesn't have any sleeves, so I don't really have anything to try on her, I guess. Here's this umbrella. I forgot to show that in relative size with Sakura, but there it is on Kizuna. So on a 1/3 doll, it's okay. Maybe a tiny bit small, but probably better on a 1/4 doll with Sakura, but I got it for a 1/3 doll, so I'm hoping it's okay. Anyway, so there's one piece. I got like a pair of like boxer shorts. I'm hoping again to have a vinyl guy someday. Then I got like a sports bra look almost. So no sleeves on this one. It still has a pretty low scoop, but it still has straps over the shoulders, so it still wouldn't work with the halter top that I brought up here to try it on with. The other things that I got were for the lower half of the body. So this is like, it comes up potentially either up to her waist or up to like her chest area, and it's shorts. So it stops like probably like mid-thigh or upper thigh. And then this one is the same concept where it comes up over her waist, maybe up to her stomach or chest, and then it covers longer, like down to the knee. There was one that was also down to her, you know, you could get towards the mid shin or all the way down to the whole leg. And then they had full like body stockings too, or protective clothing. I just wanted these pieces because I like that they're mix and match, and they were nowhere near as expensive as the ones on Culture Japan, and they just had a lot of options to try. So I'm just going to try on one of these and see if I can squeeze on a pair of jeans that I bought her over them, because I don't, it's, you know, people talk about not wanting to use protective stuff on some of this form-fitting clothes because then the clothes will look lumpy or it won't go on. So here you can see it's probably comes up to her like at least abdomen, and then maybe like closer to her knee. So let's see if I can get this on without taking too much time here. And I'm just going to put it right on over her underwear and see how that does. And this material is kind of like, it really makes me think of like stockings like that you can get just at any old store, but it's kind of like that silky sheer feeling, but it's not see-through really. I mean, you can see through it, but it's not like completely sheer where you can see completely through it. I guess opaque is a better term to use. All right, so flipped it up over her underwear, and I guess with the outfit or just a pair of pants, it's not going to look that great either, because it's kind of look like she has like granny underwear on, because I don't have a top to cover her abdomen. So maybe this is one of those things like how Culture Japan has it, where you can kind of tuck it under the edge, under the breastplate. But there you can see it comes to just over her knee. So this other one, I think this is slightly different. They have designations. So this one was, oh no, I got two of the same. So I'm planning for someday having, I don't know, somebody else along with Fuji, whether it's a boy or another girl or whatever. So let me just try on a pair of her jeans with it. These are from a seller on Etsy. I don't remember which seller it was. I have her card in my growing box of clothes for smart dolls. She happened to have a really good sale around Christmas also, and I thought that her stuff looked pretty quality. Hopefully I can figure out who that was and leave a comment for them so that they get credit for their fabulous work here, because these jeans are great. I don't know if they followed like an available sewing pattern from Culture Japan, or they used one of their own, but it's very form-fitting and I like them. They look good on her. And they do have cute little functioning pockets too, which I forgot to tuck in, and since this is so tight, it's kind of hard to tuck it in when it's on her. So let me just see here. All right, so here it is with those, and they stayed on. They didn't, like, they stayed on where they were at on her leg. They're like, they come down to how about here. Yeah, you can see that there's a little bit of a ridge there, but still it provides protection and it's not too bad. They fit under there, so it's pretty good. I recommend it. There was one other little thing that I got besides the Sakura outfit and the protective gear. So just a little pair of undergarments. I think I probably meant them for Kizuna, but or for my Kizuna, Fuji is what I call her. But now that I've struggled to put all this stuff on, I'm not going to take up more time with putting this on. I'll just take a picture of this later. Sorry, gosh, her boobs are just laying there. So it's coming up on another half an hour, and I've probably just talked your ear off. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I am Berry Wings on most of the Facebook group pages, or just leave a message here on YouTube if you would like. Thanks so much. Bye.